Hello, I'm Francesco de Misa, and here's my screencast for Lesson 4, Activity 4. So, in this program, the robot is going to be moving forwards until it sees that it is above a pothole. Once it sees that it is above a pothole, it will then go into the hole and fill it with a beeper, and then continue on its way, checking to see if there are more potholes in the road. So, again, it's going to be extending robot so that it can have sensors, and here's the constructor as usual. And here in the main function. So in this main function, it is going to just create the world and the robot, making sure the robot has enough beepers to fill potholes. I made it infinite beepers just so it could be used with any amount of potholes. And then this for loop, the reason it's a for loop and not something like, say, a while loop is because in this, the way that this world is made, there is no way to check if it runs into a wall or sees until there's an end. So it would, if I were to run it with a while loop, it would just continue moving forward constantly. And just for the purposes of this program, it's going to be a for loop where it loops 9 times. And it's going to have the move function, which is being overwritten later on in the program. But after that, we have a Boolean, which I created called over the hole, where it's going to check if it's over a pothole by turning to the right and checking if the front is clear. And so if it sees that the front is clear, then that means, yes, true, there is a pothole. And if it is not clear, then it's just the normal road, and the Boolean will be set to false. It'll return that Boolean so that it can be used here in the move function, which is overwriting move. And so it's going to use the Boolean and see, is the Boolean not true. If it is, then it will just move. That means if the robot is not over a hole, then it will just continue moving. But if it is over a hole, it will then run the fill hole function, which I made a separate function for. All the fill hole function does is, once it sees that it's over a hole, it will go into the hole, put a beeper to fill it up, and then go back out of the hole. And very importantly, it has to move once it gets out of the hole in this function, because if it stays, if it goes straight back up, it will run the check again to see if it is above a hole. And since it just went straight back up, it will see that it is above what would have been a pothole, and just continuously try to go in and fill it. Since there's no way to detect beepers, only solid walls. And then here, this is just a turn right function in order to make it so that the robot can turn right instantaneously so that it looks nicer. And so now I'm going to run the program, and we can actually see the robot filling in the potholes. So there it goes. It'll see that it is above a pothole, go in, fill it, get back out, and then continue checking to see if there are more potholes until it reaches the end of the program. And that is Lesson 4, Activity 4.